The Dead Sea Scrolls. Discovered in 1947. Hidden in caves near the Dead Sea for nearly 2,000 years. They were not mystical artifacts. They were manuscripts. Copies of biblical books. Community writings. Commentaries. Among them were copies of Isaiah and Daniel. This matters because before their discovery, the oldest complete Hebrew manuscripts dated to around the 10th century. The scrolls pushed that textual evidence back more than 1,000 years. They did not rewrite the Bible. They confirmed its stability. Now we move to Daniel. Why is Daniel's timeline crucial? Because Daniel provides structure. Specifically, the prophecy of the 70 weeks. 77s. 490 years. The prophecy describes a sequence. Jerusalem rebuilt. Conflict. An anointed figure. Judgment. And a final 7-year period. That final week becomes central. It is divided in half. 3.5 years. Then another 3.5. Daniel describes a ruler. Arrogant. Opposed to God. He interrupts sacrifice. He persecutes the faithful. The timeline is measured. Not vague. Not symbolic in structure. It is sequential. Later apocalyptic writings echo this framework. Revelation mirrors the 3.5-year pattern. 42 months. 1,260 days. The architecture begins in Daniel. That is why Daniel's timeline matters. Now we examine Pesher. Pesher means interpretation. But not ordinary commentary. It assumes the prophecy speaks directly to the interpreter's present. The Qumran community believed ancient words were unfolding in their lifetime. They would quote a passage. Then write the interpretation of this concerns. And apply it to their own leaders. Their enemies. Their political situation. Daniel was not distant history to them. It was a live clock. They believed they stood inside the timeline. Preparing for the final phase. This brings us to verification. How did scholars confirm these scrolls were ancient? First, paleography. The study of handwriting. Letter forms change over centuries. Experts compared script styles to known dated inscriptions. Second, carbon-14 dating. Organic material in parchment can be measured. The results placed many scrolls between the 3rd century BC and the 1st century AD. Third, textual comparison. The Isaiah scroll from Qumran was compared to later medieval copies. The differences were minor. Spelling variations. Small wording shifts. But the core message remained intact. This strengthened confidence in textual transmission. Now we ground this logically. Do the Dead Sea Scrolls reveal secret timelines? No. Do they provide new dates for the end? No. They confirm something else. That Jews living before and around the time of Jesus believed Daniel's prophecies were active. They expected conflict. A decisive ruler. A final confrontation. Divine intervention. The scrolls show expectation. Not prediction fulfillment. They show interpretation in real time. And here is the key. Every generation facing instability can read itself into apocalyptic language. The Qumran community did. Medieval interpreters did. Modern interpreters do. The scrolls do not prove the final 7 years are imminent. They prove that ancient believers already thought they were. That distinction matters. Daniel provides the structure. Pesher provided the application. Scholars provided the verification. And history provides perspective. The timeline exists in the text. The urgency exists in the reader. Understanding that difference keeps analysis grounded. Not dismissive. Not alarmist. Grounded.